Daja Hao, my name is Garrick, and welcome back to Taiwan, Lao Wai. And once again, I have picked the hottest frickin' day on the year to be out and about. Go me. Well, that's Taiwan summer for ya. Just gotta brave the heat sometimes. So on a day like this, you really want to be inside in the AC, or, barring that, you want to be somewhere where it's shady and cool. And you want to know where it's really shady and cool? The mountains! That's right, it's about dang time we went on another mountain hike. It's been way too long. As you can see, we've made our way right to the base of some of these bad boys up there. We're once again in the eastern chunk of Taoyuan City, where it melts into the new Taipei City area. You might remember years ago when I went on a mountain hike to Hutoshan. This is basically that same mountain range, but a bit further south. Hutoshan is like up and east. This is where we are now, middle and east. I actually don't know if this section of the mountain has a different name. It probably does. I will have to look it up, obviously. But the point is, if we really want to beat this heat, we gotta get under those mountain trees where it's nice and cool. Not sure how long we're gonna spend on the mountain. There are a couple sites in this general area that would be really nice to see, like little sightseeing spots on the mountain. But we'll see how long my energy holds up. We'll see if the weather holds up. It was supposedly gonna rainstorm a little bit today, although that is looking more and more not like the case. Listen, at this point, you know me and Taiwan's weather. I take it more as a vague suggestion than a certainty. First things first, though, if we're gonna go plopping up into the mountain, we're gonna have to get some lunch because I am starving. Sadly, this part of the city is pretty scarce on restaurants, but there are a couple that caught my eye pretty close to the mountain. So we're gonna grab some grub, we're gonna stretch our feet in the AC a bit, and then we're gonna get chalkin'. We're gonna get chalkin'? What does that mean? Sometimes my brain just makes up words for me, and I don't know what to do about it. Alright, whatever. We're gonna get some lunch. See you there. Tell you what, it's probably a really good day for fishing in there. I should really look into that one of these times. Oh, we're scuppered. The restaurants are all closed! Well, that's another instance of Google Maps lying to me. What else is new? To be fair, this community we're in right now is clearly, not the big city where everything's supposed to be punctual. We are literally right up against the mountain now, so it's a lot more rural, a lot more close-knit, probably a bit looser with time. So we're not gonna complain too much. We're just gonna suck it up, and we're gonna work our way into this mountain on an empty stomach. Somehow. And if that comes back to bite us in the ass, which it will, I hope my suffering will at least be entertaining. Sounds good? Sounds good. Let's get going! Lot of dilapidated buildings in this area, I gotta say. You can tell we're right on the verge of the wilderness because people are just letting these old structures go to ruin and become part of the landscape. It does sort of remind me of The Last of Us, in a very weird way. How, you know, all those years after human civilization falls, you see all these old buildings being reclaimed by nature and made back into part of the landscape. Luckily, we don't need a mushroom zombie apocalypse to appreciate that sight, so, you know, there's that. Okay, took me a bit of wiggling, but it looks like we have found the way up into the mountains. There's probably a much better route to take. I'm like crawling around in the back lot of someplace. This is the first way I found, so this is the way we're taking. You can probably tell I did not exactly plan for this. It might have been a mistake. Okay, something weird's going on here. According to Google Maps, the road I was supposed to take is actually down there. But that's not a road, right? That's like an industrial backlot. Unless there's like a path behind that bulge in the hill that I can't see, maybe? I don't know. We're in a very weird place right now, and I don't think we're actually supposed to be here. But at this point, we've come too far to turn back empty-handed. So we're gonna keep pushing, and hopefully things will make sense around the bend. Update. It did not make sense around the bend. I don't know what the frick is going on with Google Maps today. Alright, this is clearly not the way we're supposed to go, and I am not geared up appropriately to tangle something complicated like that. So, we're heading back. Swear to frickin' God, there's gotta be some way up this mountain, right? Right? Alright, shirts come off. It's too darn hot, swear to God. I thought I would be under the mountain shade at this point. I don't know what's happening today. That's twice in a row I've taken what looked like the right path, only for it to turn out to be the wrong path. Something very weird is up with today. Yeah, see, here's the thing. According to Google Maps, the route that would take me up the mountain is through this warehouse. Like, it's saying there is a street, a road right here that goes that way, but as you can see, there's clearly not. So I don't know who hasn't updated their satellite data or whatever in the past whatever, but clearly we've been scuppered again. This is what I get for not planning. I always think it's gonna be so cool to just like go off, do something crazy, don't plan anything, just see what happens. And then this is what happens, and it's like, shit! Whatever, we're gonna take one more stab at finding a route up this mountain, and then we might just give up. This is not the adventure I was expecting to have today, I'll tell you what. Alright, we're calling it quits. There is just no path up the mountain that I can discern from this side. Well, maybe there are, but I clearly need to do more research on how to actually get up there and how to get to the places I'm going, because I do not think where I am is the best way to actually do that. Well, that's what happens sometimes when you go without planning. Bites you in the tooth. But I do not want to end this day in complete failure, and I'm still frickin' hungry on top of that. So here's what we're gonna do to salvage this. We're gonna head down to Yingge District again. That's right, we're going back to Pottery Town to hang out a little bit. Because it's a cool place, I could always spend more time there, and I know the perfect spot for lunch as well. So don't worry, we will make this disaster sing for us. It'll also give us a chance to take a new bus line, and you know, that's always fun. I sound sarcastic when I say that, but I am serious. I do like taking new bus lines and seeing what routes they take through the city. So, fingers crossed, hearts full, throats quenched. See you in Yingge. Oh, baby, we are back. Honestly, we can probably put the umbrella away now. It is not that sunny anymore. The clouds are coming in. So that's actually a really cool bus line I've just discovered there. It's a circular line that runs sort of all up and down the new Taipei City area. Basically, it goes down south to Yingge, and then it goes up north to where I was, essentially, and it keeps on going back and forth around and around. So it services basically the whole area. And what's really cool is that it's free. You don't have to swipe your card or toss in a few dollars or anything. It is just, you get on, you go where you're going, you get off. And I think that's just really cool to have a line that can service all those communities completely for free. That's a really good public investment. Good shit, Taiwan. Good shit. Anyways, we've officially made it back to Yingge District. We're north of the old street right now. It's like a 3-minute walk to get back to the place we visited last time, which is good because I am severely hungry right now. I have not eaten all day and it's past 2 o'clock. This day really sort of got away from me, didn't it? Jeez. Well, not to worry. Lunch will be upon us soon enough, and what a wonderful lunch it will be. Alright folks, feast your eyes on the lunch spot to beat. This is Han's Burger and Milkshake. And it's one of those spots that you don't see a lot of in Taiwan. It's very classic American 50s diner food. It's burgers, it's fries, it's milkshakes, and it really does a fantastic job with it. Like, no joke. The first time I ate here, I was freaking transported back to nifty 50s or something. So if you pay a visit to Yinga, definitely grab some lunch here. You will not regret it. And fun fact, it is right next to this big art exhibition building. We spent some time in my first time here, so there's that. And honestly, I might have to take my lunch inside because it is so freaking hot. Like, I'm standing out here in the shade and I feel like I'm melting. It is over 90 degrees in Fahrenheit, so that definitely doesn't help, but also the fact that the clouds have parted and the sun is out in full force. There were supposed to be rainstorms today. The only rainstorms we're getting is the rain coming off my face from all this sweat. Alright, we found some shade. It's not ideal. We'll make do. Alright, so this is not a traditional beef burger. This is a Texas barbecue-style pork burger. I have had the classic beef burger before. It is exceptional, but now that I'm coming back, want to see what else they have in store. So a combo with burger, fries, and a drink is just 210 NTD. If you want to get a milkshake as well, you can bop it up to 270 NTD. It's maybe a touch pricey, but considering the quality, I think it is well worth it. I love this kind of fry so much. It feels like it's been double fried or something because the outside is super shatteringly crisp. I mean, the inside, insanely fluffy. I'm not the biggest fan of like the shoestring McDonald's fries because they vanish too easily. They taste of nothing. These guys I could pop into my mouth 10 at a time if the heat would let me. Right, now let's give this pork burger a shot. There's the barbecue sauce. Frick me, that's really good. The pork is definitely noticeable in comparison to beef, but it's got all the unctuousness, it's got all the fattiness, it's got all the saltiness, it's got a little I want to say, kind of mayonnaise-based sauce at the bottom as well as the barbecue sauce. I'm saying as well too many times. Heat's making me a little loopy, I think, but frick me, that is delicious. I definitely prefer the beef burger, but this is plenty impactful and tasty and unctuous and barbecuey and smoky and all the good adjectives, basically. Hans claims to be the best burgers in town, and honestly, they can take that claim because they have earned it multiple times over. Now, the milkshake I remember being just pretty decent overall, and that remains true. It is a decent vanilla milkshake. Nothing truly special or otherworldly, but if you're in the craving for a milkshake, this will definitely do the job. A little slice of home, you know? I think we've salvaged today pretty well, don't you? That's probably gonna be it for this video. I might do a couple other things, but I'll do them on my own time. Believe it or not, I do not film every second of every day. I do take some time to myself in between videos. Plus, considering how hot it is, I will probably not have a lot of energy left to film much more, so works out the best for all of us, I think. This will not be my last time in Yinga, don't worry. And we will figure out how to conquer that mountain properly next time we visit. It has bested me once, it will not do so again. For now, though, once again, thank you for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you next time. 再见. Bye-bye.